April the 12th, 2025, a tweet from a Finnish journalist reported that the case files of 5 Nigerians, including Simon Ekpa, were sent to the United States of America. However, the tweet didn't specify the individuals or charges, prompting further investigation into the case. The journalist refused to reveal his identity publicly, but confirmed the files are related to a serious crime, hinted at by a blurred-out word. The journalist is based in Lahti, Finland, which is also the official residence of Simon Ekpa, who is currently held in Kylmäkoski Correctional Center. The journalist is believed to have connections with Detective Chief Inspector Otto Honen of the Finnish National Bureau of Investigation, NBI, lending credibility to the claim the Finnish National Bureau of Investigation, NBI, and the National Archives of Finland have not released any public statements confirming the transfer of Simon Ekpa's case file. The U.S. Embassy in Finland confirms that case files can be sent to the United States of America, but only through official procedures. In the U.S., the following can request case files from Finland: legal representatives, individuals involved in the case, government agencies, and family members. It's speculated that a U.S. government agency may have requested Simon Ekpa's file, possibly due to wider legal or immigration concerns. Meanwhile, Simon Ekpa's trial is scheduled for next month, being May 2025. I still remember the moment I first saw the tweet on the morning of April 12, 2025. It was from a well-placed journalist based in Lahti, Finland, and it stopped me in my tracks. The message was brief but explosive. A copy of the case file for 5 Nigerians in Finland had been sent to the United States of America. Among those 5 was the name Simon Ekpa, the man currently held at Kylmäkoski Correctional Center. The tweet offered no further explanation, no list of charges, no details of who the other 4 individuals might be. All we had was a tantalizing hint of a blurred-out word, suggesting a serious crime. From that moment on, I knew there was a much deeper story to uncover. When I reached out to the journalist, he was adamant about protecting his identity. He agreed to answer questions, but refused to let his name appear in any coverage. He confirmed that the files concerned a grave offense, the nature of which he could only imply by obscuring a single word in his reply. That deliberate concealment spoke volumes. It told me that he was dealing with sources at a very high level, sources who demanded discretion. His insistence on anonymity only added to the sense that something extraordinary was unfolding behind the scenes. I asked where he was based, and he told me Lahti, Finland. That city in southern Finland is known for its scenic lakes and winter sports, but in this story it has become significant for another reason. Lahti is also the official residence of Simon Ekpa. From the outside, his home there looks like any other Finnish house, but inside it became the backdrop for a legal saga that has drawn attention across 2 continents. The proximity between the journalist's own base and the residence of the man in custody hinted that the reporter was perfectly placed to receive reliable information. Simon Ekpa is held in Kylmäkoski Correctional Center, a facility designed to house individuals awaiting trial or serving sentences for serious offenses. The center is located about an hour's drive from Lahti, nestled in the Finnish countryside. Conditions there are governed by Finland's strict standards for inmate welfare, but those standards do little to lessen the tension when someone's freedom hangs in the balance. Knowing that his case file had been duplicated and shipped thousands of miles to the United States of America raised immediate questions about why and how this transfer took place. Digging deeper, I discovered that the journalist is believed to have close ties with Detective Chief Inspector Otto Honen of the Finnish National Bureau of Investigation. Detective Chief Inspector Otto Honen leads some of the most sensitive inquiries in the country, and any journalist linked to him would have access to privileged information. That connection lends real credibility to the claim that case files were indeed dispatched beyond Finland's borders. It suggests that the source of the leak, or the source of the request, was someone inside the highest levels of the Finnish investigative system. Yet when I checked the official channels, there was nothing. Neither the Finnish National Bureau of Investigation nor the National Archives of Finland had issued any statement confirming the transfer of Simon Ekpa's file. The silence was deafening. On their websites, I found routine press releases and archive notices, but no mention of any case files being sent abroad. The absence of confirmation in the public record only deepened the mystery. It also made me wonder whether we were witnessing the unfolding of a covert legal maneuver rather than a public announcement. To understand whether the transfer could even happen, I reached out to the United States Embassy in Finland. A spokesperson there confirmed that Finnish case files can be sent to the United States of America, but only through formal, official channels. There is a clear set of procedures governing such exchanges, designed to protect the rights of suspects and ensure proper legal oversight. It was reassuring to know that there is an established framework, but it also underscored how unusual it is for files to cross national borders in a high-profile criminal matter. The embassy representative explained that in the United States of America, certain parties have the right to request case files from Finland. Legal representatives acting on behalf of clients, individuals directly involved in a case, government agencies, and even family members can submit formal requests. Each category comes with its own requirements. Lawyers must demonstrate a valid legal interest, agencies must show an official need for information, and family members have to prove a direct relationship. The process is meticulous, and every request must be approved by Finnish authorities before any documents leave the country. All of this led me to speculate about who in the United States of America might have asked for Simon Ekpa's file. It could be a law firm representing him or one of the other 4 Nigerians. It could be Simon Ekpa himself or his family members seeking clarity on the charges. It could even be a government agency, perhaps an immigration authority or a federal investigative body, interested in tying his case to broader concerns about cross-border crime or migration patterns. Each possibility carries its own implications and raises further questions about the nature of the alleged offense. What makes this situation even more pressing is that Simon Ekpa's trial is scheduled for May 2025. In less than a month, he will stand before a Finnish court to answer whatever charges the prosecution has brought against him. The outcome of that trial could be profoundly affected if foreign authorities are already examining his case. If investigators in the United States of America have access to his file, they might be preparing parallel proceedings or using the information to build a related case. The timing suggests that this is more than a routine document exchange. It could be part of a coordinated international investigation. The involvement of multiple jurisdictions highlights the increasingly interconnected nature of modern law enforcement. Crimes that cross borders, whether they involve financial fraud, cybercrime, or organized networks, require cooperation between nations. Finland and the United States of America have a history of working together on serious investigations, but it is rare to see such a direct handover of case materials in a matter that is still in the pre-trial phase. This points to the possibility that Simon Ekpa's case may touch on issues that extend far beyond Finland's shores. At the same time, the situation raises important questions about transparency and due process. If case files can be sent abroad before a defendant has even had the chance to defend himself fully in his home country, how can we be sure that his rights are being protected? What safeguards are in place to prevent misuse of sensitive information? And how will the Finnish court system account for any foreign interest when it considers evidence and testimony? These are not theoretical concerns. They strike at the heart of the principles that underpin fair trials in democratic societies. I have spoken with several members of the Nigerian community in Finland, and their reaction has been a mixture of anxiety and frustration. They worry that the news of an international transfer will prejudice public opinion and influence the legal process. Some feel that Simon Ekpa has already been tried in the court of public perception, with rumors and speculation filling the gaps left by official silence. Others hope that the involvement of foreign authorities might actually work in his favor, bringing additional scrutiny that could uncover errors or injustices in the Finnish handling of his case. As we approach the trial date in May 2025, all eyes will be on the Helsinki District Court. Observers will watch to see whether any mention is made of the documents sent to the United States of America. The defense team may raise questions about the provenance and integrity of the evidence. The prosecution may seek to frame the transfer as evidence of the seriousness of the allegations. And the judges will have to navigate these complex issues while ensuring that the trial remains fair and impartial. In the days ahead, I will be following every development closely. I expect that more information will come to light as legal filings are made and court hearings are scheduled. The Finnish National Bureau of Investigation, or the National Archives of Finland, may finally break their silence, or the United States Embassy in Finland might offer further clarification. Meanwhile, Simon Ekpa remains in Kilomakoski Correctional Center, preparing for a trial that could define the next chapter of his life. This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.